Hi, it's Monday, March 16th, 2020, and I want to share with you about the time in 1978, Valentine's Day. I discoed the night away at the legendary Studio 54 in New York City. I had been living and working in New York as a production stage manager for a Broadway producer. His name was Phil Osterman. And I think Phil's biggest hit was a pornographic musical called Let My People Come, that he made a fortune with that show. Most of it went up his nose, snorting cocaine. But that was Phil. And I would help him with his productions that he was mounting in New York before they would go on national tours and all. And I would also apartment sit for him when he went out of town with these shows and all. He had an apartment on the Upper West Side of New York City. And I would go over to his apartment and water the plants. I would walk his dog. It was a big Weimaraner. I forget the dog's name. I would walk the dog in Central Park, and I would collect his mail for him while he was out of town so it wouldn't, stack up and all of that. Well, in early February, I was over at his flat and collecting the mail, and he had an invitation to the Valentine's Day party at Studio 54 in 1978. And he was out of town. He wasn't going to be able to go to that Valentine's Day party. So I thought, it would be a shame to let this go to waste. So I went with my friend Stephen. And it was an amazing place. I mean, I had been to discos before, but it was nothing like Studio 54, this huge cavernous place. It was an old theater, I guess, or I don't know on which side it was. But anyway, everything was black, and the strobe lights and the disco balls and all. And because it was a Valentine's Day party, the theme for the night was Valentine's and all of the cocktail waiters were these beautiful young men, all dressed up as cupids in their little diapers with angel wings, and I'm sure some of them had bows and arrows and all of that. It was wonderful, and I did see some celebrities there. I didn't see Andy Warhol or Truman Capote, but I do remember seeing Halston, Bianca Jagger, and Liza Minnelli. And they were all habitués of Studio 54. Stephen and I had a wonderful time. So that was a great memory. And there were others in New York City while I was there. Anyway, wanted to share that memory. Be fabulous.